Very good afternoon. Very good afternoon, everybody. Yes. So today is the third day of our this last presentation season. Semester four students are making presentations on research methodology today, and today we have in this slot we will have presentations by Khushbu, Jignesh, Hiral, Daya, Chandani, Bhumika, Bhavyang, Anjali, and Aditi. And the topics on which you are going to speak are what is research and types of research, what is plagiarism and forms of plagiarism, documentation, citing sources in the text, what is the importance of mechanics in writing, plagiarism and academic integrity, differences between academic and non academic writing, plagiarism in detail, how to avoid plagiarism on your blog and website, and basic steps for research. So these are the topics on which you all are going to make presentations today. So first, let us start with Khushbu's presentation. Yes, Khushbu, you can start now.
Good afternoon, respected sir and my dear friends.
Yes, now you can start.
So the full screen is visible. Okay, so first of all, let's see what is research. Research is something very systematic and scientific and critical investigation. It aims at the discovery of new facts and their correct information. It is also the revision of accepted laws or theories in the light of discovery of new facts. It can be practical application of new or revised conclusions, theories, or laws. Then what research is not. In order to understand what something is, we should also understand that what it is not. So it is not a mere gathering of facts or information or any theories or whatever we have seen from other people. It is something our own discovery after taking various observations and from various literature review that we take. And after all the observations, what we add something new and fill up some of the gaps. That is research. Then these are the six important questions in writing a proposal: that what, why, who, where, when, and how. What? What are you going to do in your research? The subject of your research, broad area within the subject, specific area of investigation, like which area we are going to take, whether it is gender studies, post-colonialism, feminism, and such type of areas. Then it should be, and it is many times text-centered that we take sometimes novels and books. It is author-centered, idea-based, or area-based. Then why do we do research? If we are interested in it and passionate about it, something that is totally unexplored by any other researchers. So it is our wish to enhance our employability opportunities, and there are many reasons for doing the research, like bringing your credentials and finding your research visibility, and many things. Then who can do the research? UG and master students can do research type of work in their assignments and projects, dissertations, presentations, like we have done in our. Then research scholars and PhD scholars can do, faculty members and independent scholars. Then where can the research be practiced? In colleges, universities, research institutes, and private organizations and NGOs. When can we do research? Like there is no particular age for pursuing research. It can be done at UG, PG, and doctoral levels, and at any time in life. There is no fixed time. How research is an activity or skill-based process. There are some basic skills like we need to have digital skills, computer skills, then data collection, and many such skills are needed for this process. One needs to be equipped with skills to perform the activity in a better way. Research methods are the tools and techniques for doing research. Research terminology. There are too many terms, research methods, which are concerned with how you carry out your research, and methodologies are concerned with the perspective you bring to bear on your work, such as feminist or post-colonist one. The distinction between research skills, methods, and methodologies is useful for understanding different aspects of the research process. There are many research methods, like some of them are oral, archival methods, autobiography research, oral history, visual methodologies, like visual methodologies includes film and television and research on that type of basis. Then we have discourse analysis, ethnographic methods, in that we can do research on the folklores and songs which are not documented anywhere in the written form or printed form, so that can we can record using video and audio things. Then quantitative methods for scholars of text, textual analysis as a research method, interviewing, creative writing, English research methods, and digital humanities. Then these are some of the research terms, like abstract. What is abstract? It is the summary of the work that abstract is used in research paper. It is summary of work and usually appears at the beginning of a scholarly or technical article. And databases and indexes often contain abstracts that can help you to decide whether an article is relevant for your purposes. Then annotate by bibliography. In this, it is the list of citations that we have gone through. It is the give publication information and short description annotation for each and every source. Each annotation is generally 3 to 7 sentences long, and in some bibliographies, the annotation merely describes the content and the scope of the source. In others, also. Then what is anthology? It is a collection of writings compiled into a book. The selection in anthologies is usually connected by a common topic, time period, or group of authors. Like we have find many anthologies that includes poems or short stories, and the name are given as collection of poems, short stories. Then what is archives? It is the collection of documents and artifacts, usually unpublished, that constitutes the organized historical record of an organization or of an individual's life. Then bibliography, we all know, it is the list of sources usually appearing at the end of a research paper, article, or a book or a chapter in a book. Then catalog. It is like catalog is also observed now many in restaurants that tells each and every item. It can be observed in library also, that which are the list of the books available in particular library, and it can be available in digital form also. Like we have the catalog of our central library in MKBU website, and in that we can find the list of all the books which are available in the central library. Then citation. It is the reference to a book, article, web page, or citations that we give, and there are many styles like APA, Chicago, MLS style, and other styles available. Databases is like a platform, like a JSTOR or any search academia edu. They publish, they collect all the things together, and best example is of JSTOR. It is the collection of information organized for retrieval. In libraries, databases usually contain references to sources retrievable by a variety of means. It may contain bibliography, citations, descriptive abstracts, full text documents, or a combination. Then literature review. What we all have done literature review in our dissertation also. It is a quick overview of leading scholarship in that area. Then plagiarism. It is plagiarism we should avoid, and main that reasons are that failing to cite the quotations or borrowed ideas, failing to enclose borrowed language in quotation marks, and failing to put summaries or paraphrases in your own words, submitting someone else's work as your own. And then primary source. Normally original texts, novels, and such are speech, diary, novel, and such things are included in the primary source. Then we have qualitative research. It is used to explore and understand people's beliefs, experiences, attitudes, or behavior. It asks questions about how and why. That what type of the research that you have done. Is it qualitative or it is of low quality? Then we have quantitative research. It is based on interviews and surveys that one does, and it includes also ELT type of research, in that that how much observations we have taken, and like what is the quantity of the things that we have collected. Then we have questionnaire. Questionnaire is something that we have to prepare before doing any kind of research. Like it is prepared, and we have to form certain questions and to obtain the information that we are going to find in our research. And the questionnaires can be compared on paper using computer or with an interviewer. Then primary research. It is the study of subject through first-hand investigation, such as analyzing a literary or historical text, a film, or a performance, conducting a survey or an interview. Secondary research. It is the examination of studies that other researchers have made on a subject, like when we study research papers and theses and the ideas that other have given in their conclusions. And on the basis of them, we give our own conclusions. Then we have research problem. A research problem is the statement about a problematic situation that identifies the issues that you are trying to address in our papers or in our dissertations. Then hypothesis. Hypothesis is a tentative answer to a research problem that is advanced so that it can be tested. Thesis statement. The thesis statement is your answer to the central question or problem that we have raised in our question. Summary, we all know. Then paraphrase is we have to we have to include main ideas and details in a very short passage, and we have to write the author's points in our own words. And this is like very difficult to do, because when we write something in our own words, we have to be careful that we don't change the idea what the original author is trying to say. If we change the concept, then it is not the correct thing. Then quotations. Quotations we have to copy exactly as they are given in the text. Like yesterday, I made a mistake in copying of the quotation in the slide. So with the way they are written in the original novel or in the book, that same way we have to write the quotations. And these are my citations. And dissertation experience, if I say, then it is like not an easy job, not an easy cup of tea. It is very difficult. I have found myself in spite of doing many other things, we have to manage the time. Sometimes we sometimes waste time, but and we forget our own duties. But that is not the correct way to do. Then we have to many other tasks were also, my blogs and everything was pending, so I was doing all the blogs and all that. So I was not able to give complete time to my dissertation, and it is not yet complete. Thank you.
Okay, so we take the next presentation now. Today we are not taking the questions here, and it is good to see that you have connected with your experience also. So try to see that whatever you speak theoretically, you connect with the experience also.